Hey guys, today I'm going to cook pork steaks on the Weber Kettle. So let's get queuing. I have a couple of pork steaks here that I pulled out of the freezer last night. These were $2.99 per pound. They are about 2.5 pounds, so $7.53 for these. Alright, we'll see what these look like. Okay, those have a fair amount of fat in them. So, meat that has more fat is actually easier to cook. You don't have to worry. My camera shut off when I was in the middle of talking. So anyway, what I did here was I seasoned these on both sides with Johnny's seasoned pepper. This has, besides pepper, it has sugar, red and green, bell pepper, garlic, and onion in it. And what I was saying is I like using that with the Mr. Yoshida's original gourmet sweet teriyaki sauce, because that is fairly salty, that sauce, and the Johnny seasoned pepper has no salt, so they go well together in my opinion. Now if you want to use other seasoning and sauces, you know, go ahead, it's your food, so do it however you want. But anyway, these are seasoned on both sides with the Johnny seasoned pepper. I didn't use any salt, and now I'm going to go outside and get the grill lit. I'm using Royal Oak lump charcoal. I have it in the slow ones here, but if you don't have that, just pile your coals on the back side of the grill. I have it filled about halfway full. That's a paper towel soaked in cooking oil. That's usually what I use to get the coals going. So as soon as those are ready, we'll get the pork steaks on there. My coals are starting to look pretty good where I lit them in the middle there. Once this Royal Oak lump charcoal gets going, it gets pretty hot. So I'm going to go ahead and get the pork steaks on there. Now the slow ones here does have a water reservoir, but I'm not going to put any water in it. I don't think they'll be on there that long, so I don't think you really need it. Like I said, this meat's pretty fatty, so it's pretty forgiving. You don't really have to worry about drying it out much. You want the minimum temperature to be 145 degrees Fahrenheit, but you don't really have to worry about cooking it more than that because there's so much fat, it's not going to dry out. So anyway, we'll get the lid on there. These have been on there for about 25 minutes, and my grill's running really hot. It's about 425 degrees Fahrenheit. So I'm going to flip these over now. Let's see. Oh yeah, look pretty good. Okay, now I'm going to put some sauce on that side, and then I'll get the lid back on there. The sauce ought to give them some nice color and flavor as well. Alright, I get the lid back on there for a little while longer. The vents are wide open. Like I said, it's cooking really hot, so I'm just going to leave the vents wide open and see how that goes. These have been on there about 40 minutes total now, so let's take a look here. Those look pretty good to me. Let's see what the internal temperature is, just to see here. It is 145 right there, and this one over here is 157, so they're done. I think what I'll do is flip them over and sauce the other side now. They're looking pretty good to me. The grill temp got really hot. It got up to like 450 degrees at one point, so these were definitely not low and slow. Just brush the sauce on here and let them cook on this side with the sauce for a couple minutes. Then we'll get them off of there. They're looking pretty good. Alright, a few more minutes and we'll get them off. It's been 5 or 6 minutes since I sauced those and flipped them. Okay, so it's been, I don't know, 45 or 50 minutes total now. Those look good. I'm going to get them off of there. Yeah. This looks nice on the outside. The fire got really hot. What did it say? 450 degrees at one point. Let's see what the inside looks like. Okay. Well, pork, you want it cooked, so I mean, it's cooked through, definitely. Let's see how it tastes here. Alright. That turned out good. I like that seasoning and sauce together. And the pork's not super moist, but it's not dry either, so it's just kind of in the middle. So I like it. I guess we better hook Annie up. She's dancing around over here. Want to try it, Annie? Guess it's Annie approved. Cooking those indirect like that works pretty good because the fire's not constantly flaming up. But anyway, the cooking time will vary a little bit depending on how hot your fire is and how big your steaks are. It's a little bit different every time. Main thing's just to have fun. Anyway, I'll write everything in the description like usual. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time.